My name is Richard Bauer. I'm 61 years old. I've been living in this apartment for about 4 months now. And prior to living here, several years ago I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and several years before that I was diagnosed with a severe persistent mental illness. I ran into an incident last February where I lost the money order that was for my rent. I contacted them and told them my situation. I offered to pay half the rent that month and the other half the following month. They refused to work with me and started eviction proceedings. I ended up losing my home, and fortunately I had a friend who I could move in with temporarily, but I could only stay there for a little while. And I ended up living with a friend named Lori Rasmussen in Alloway, Wisconsin for several months while I started to put my life back together.
Richard was being, evicted from his home, and he had nowhere to go. And he was also interning at the time at the warming shelter in Appleton for homeless people. And it was ironic that here he's being evicted and he's being a peer specialist, learning to be a peer specialist, and he's helping people who are homeless. And now he may be homeless himself.
While I stayed with Lori, I was able to save up some money, and eventually I started working with Fisk and starting to get control of my finances again. I never worked with a budget in my life before this. Fisk has given me the wherewithal to track my finances, to plan for emergencies, to plan for vacations.
I think the most difficult part is for people to be able to trust and to be open and to share, to humble themselves, to share information.
I would still be staying with my friend Lori, and there's nothing wrong with that. That was a great time. We got to be great friends while I lived there. But this is my home. This is my home here with my dog McGee, and it's I can't say how important it is to have my own home, someplace that I come to every night, I wake up in every morning, and the security of knowing that I'm in my own home. It's hard to describe what that feels like. I can't say I know what it's like to sleep in the streets, but I know what it's like to not have a home and not have a place to call my own. And it's a frightening, lonely feeling. All told, I've learned in the last 10 years or so that if anything, I'm capable of much more than I ever thought I was.